Okay, welcome everyone to our Emerald call. Thank you all for coming. I know it's a busy week for all of us, but I'm glad that you're taking this time to join us. Tonight we are talking about one of the most important steps in your business, which is becoming Emerald. It's really, that's like the decision you make to go forward in the business. Like when you're a coach, you're just kind of there. Once you're Emerald, you've like opened your doors, I would say. So that should be like one of the first goals as a coach. So we're going to talk really easy and simply tonight about what an Emerald coach is and kind of the steps to get there. Let me share my screen. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting all these. Let me silence my stuff. Okay. So really, Emerald is a decision. Like if you're serious about this, you can be an Emerald by tomorrow morning. You just have to make a commitment. And that really is just deciding to jump fully. Like, I know you're probably thinking, oh man, if you're a newer coach, I just signed up with a challenge pack. Like, oh my, I don't know if I can afford it right now. But the best thing about you becoming an Emerald is that we're going to get to this. But if you sign up, say a family member or you sign up your spouse, you get that some of that money back in commission. So right away, you are making that decision to go forward in the business, but you're also investing in your business, but also getting a little bit in return. So I don't know if Melissa wants, I feel like I wasn't the best in describing that, but
it was wonderful.
Oh, okay, thank you. I always get so nervous starting. So we'll just touch on a little bit more on why you want to go Emerald. I don't know if Melissa, you want to take this one.
Sure. So why do you want to go Emerald? Well, the beauty of this business is that if you're in love with this process already, if you're in love with the products, in love with the programs, you want to have another source of income. You want to have income that comes into your bank account when you do nothing. And that is the beauty of an MLM. You open your business center when you become Emerald, and you have no idea. Well, I mean, you're going to be building it beneath you, but you also have no idea what happens beneath you in a certain sense. You have no idea the people who are going to come into this process, fall in love with it, build big business centers, and the opportunities are endless and the income is endless. And if you're an Emerald, you can cap at $250 a week. That's a pretty significant income for doing virtually nothing, just having two coaches that could be discount coaches just beneath you. So why Emerald? You're creating that momentum. When I went Emerald, that meant to me that was when I had my products paid for. Because at that point, I didn't drop Emerald. Emerald was that minimum for me. And at that point, I was hitting Success Club pretty regularly. And I had my products paid for. That was like my dream come true. I wanted at the very minimum to have my products paid for, to not have to wonder how I was going to have Shakeology paid or coming out of my bank account. Public recognition, a huge piece of this coaching world, which I think is so amazing. I've had a lot of jobs in my life. No job recognizes like Beachbody. And the minute that you become Emerald, you're recognized. You're shouted out on your social media. Nobody knows how you become Emerald if it's your mom and your dad or your spouse and your mom. It doesn't matter. They see you having success, and that is exciting to people. So, you're recognized for those efforts. And at the very minimum, you're opening that savings. I call it a savings account. You may not see the money right away. You may not see it hit your bank account, but it's building in there. You get customer leads. This is huge. A lot of companies don't do this. If you're an Emerald and you hit Success Club, you get magic people in your back office every month. Don't underestimate this. I've had coaches come from this. We've had Success Club numbers come from this. So, having magic customers, I'll never forget when I first started and like I opened my back office and I had like one customer, two customers, and I was like so excited to like see those two people in there. Imagine getting just magical people coming in there. It's awesome. Success Club leads. What does that mean? Success Club leads.
So if you help 3 people a month, you get customer leads. When you help 5 people a month, which is hitting Success Club 10, you get what's called Success Club leads. And those are people that are more likely to, sign up with Shakeology or a challenge pack. I know when I had when I have Success Club leads, a lot of time they'll start with like a trial of Beachbody On Demand, and then they will enroll with a challenge pack. So that's more volume for you as an Emerald. That's more commission for you. So customer leads mainly are like free trial people. Success Club leads are more like the people more likely to sign up for the whole shebang. They want everything. And I have no
I've never
idea
heard
how
it discussed like that.
I have no idea how they determine that.
Well,
yeah.
I know that when you're Success Club 10, it's like paid. But
yeah, but I think they're called
leads
Success Club leads.
Leading.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Because you have to hit Success Club to
lots
get
of leads. Lots of leads.
Yes, lots of
when
leads.
You're an Emerald. All the leads.
Magical customers. Team cycle bonus is when you are an Emerald, you can team cycle bonus. So this gets a little complicated. I don't want to confuse anybody, but you have a weak leg and a strong leg. Laura's got a demonstration right there. One leg, if your strong leg is 200 and your weak leg is 100 PV, you cycle. An Emerald cycle is at $14 per cycle. So depending on how much you have in your bank account, that's how much you cycle. That's where the magic of the residual income comes in. That's where Emeralds can cap at 250, depending on how much PV you have. It's awesome. It's awesome to have income come in when you don't even plan for it, right? And at a certain point in your business, you'll see your back office. You'll see where your money comes in from commissions versus your team growing. And I guarantee you, when that team starts growing, it's significantly much more than commissions. So don't overlook that. You don't get that team cycle bonus until you're an Emerald. So that's what you want. That's what you want. And why Emerald? Your business is officially opened at that point. You are legit. You're making a huge difference on your team. And you're making a huge difference in the lives of other people. You're at that point changing lives. And that was what was huge for me is, yes, my first coach was my husband and my second coach was one of my good friends. And at that point, I realized that people wanted this discount. They wanted to make a change in their life and their fitness and their health. And I felt more legit at that point. I felt more in control of my business. And I really felt like I was the real deal. So it makes a difference just in your mindset.
Okay, so we touched on this a little bit. What does an Emerald look like? So as a coach, you have 2 legs. One is called your team leg or your strong leg, depending on where you are kind of under your coach. Coaches will be like added underneath you, and all of that volume comes back up to you into your little bank account, what Melissa was touching on. So you'll have a strong leg and you have, it's called a weak leg. So that is the leg that you are going to build. And like I showed you, once you start adding coaches and their coaches adding coaches, all of their purchases become like team volume, and that's in your bank account. And like I showed you before, once you hit 200 on your strong, 100 on your right, that becomes $14. And as you become, you grow your team even more, like a Ruby, this will all sound foreign to new people, but that's like $16. Once you become a Diamond Coach, that's $18 a cycle. So, but you don't have to know all that yet if you're new. Your focus is finding two people that you love or want to do this business with, or people that you need that accountability, and add them to your team. And of course, if you ever need help doing that, that's what we're here for. It can be overwhelming at first and you're like, I don't know what to do, but that's what we're here for. We're here to help. You want to do you plus two?
Yes. Okay. Guys, this is really critical because this is sort of not where I went wrong, but sort of what I overlooked. And thank God I listened to my coach at the time who told me to sign up my spouse, because I can be really stubborn. And I really thought, at first I was very skeptical, like, oh, you just want my money. Why would you want me to sign up my spouse? I already just signed up, just like Laura touched on. And you want to have an account that you can control. And let me tell you, I am right now sitting at One Star Diamond. I've been at One Star Diamond since August. And if I had an account I could control, a lot of things would be different, because 2-Star Diamond is really where the income really changes in this business. So I just want you to understand that if you have people who will help you grow this business in whatever capacity, sign them up. And if you're in this to win this, or have a income goal for yourself or big dreams for your family, don't underestimate what having people at the top of your business will do for them and for yourself. So, and it was really cool. I think it was Micah Folsom, who is an incredible leader in our company, who talked about the power of this. She placed her sister-in-law, and she's like has hit the top of the company 2 times over, but where she placed her sister-in-law would do nothing for her own business, but it presents this huge income opportunity for her sister-in-law. And it's just really cool to see how you can set people up to help them, even if they're not even really working the business. But anyways, you want people that you love at the top of your business, so that they can benefit from you growing a team underneath of them, and 2, so that you can control those accounts to help you grow in this business. As I said, if you're here and if you want to grow this business, your bottom line should not be Diamond or Emerald. It should be 2-Star. 2-Star is where you see this income grow. So you having, 2 people that you can control can get you to 2-Star. And this is not something that was told for me in the beginning, and I probably wouldn't have listened anyways, but being around people who have grown and succeeded, this is where it's at. And this is what you really want to think about. So who would buy dirt from you if you were selling it? Your best friend, your sister, your sister-in-law, your mother, anyone that you can think of that would A, love these products, B, love this community, C, want to see you succeed. So think about that and make a list and talk to these people about what you're doing. And one thing that really made a difference for me, or didn't make a difference for me, is that I didn't believe in this opportunity for a really long time. I really was like very not proud of it. And if I could just go back and change one thing, it would be to shout from the rooftops about what I believe in, why I believe in it, why I believe in myself, and why I want to do this with the people that I love. Because for so long, I really wasn't really doing that. And I think that makes all the difference, because there are people who want to support you, who do love you and do want to see you do well, and would love to do this too. This changes people's lives. And, if there's one thing I could go back and really talk more about, is the impact that it makes on people's lives, and just how great it is.
I want to add something. Just so Matt, I went, as soon as I had my first coach sign up, I signed up my husband, Matt, like right away. So in that 1 week, I went Emerald. And he doesn't work the business. Like, don't think that your spouse has to run your business. Like, it is technically his account, but you'll run it for him. I'm trying to think of how I want to phrase this. Just by doing that, one, I think he took me a little bit more seriously. That recognition part, showing that I am actually doing something with this. Like, I'm not just playing around, but also like he really started utilizing the programs and products too. Because as a coach, I wanted to make sure that I knew about all the products we had to offer, the nutrition programs, and he was kind of like my guinea pig. He used to drink almost a full pot of coffee every day. He has cut coffee out. He drinks Energize now. He used to drink Gatorade a lot. Now we drink Hydrate. Every morning we have our shakes. And he's lost like 50 pounds, and he's hot. Like, he's ripped now. Like, it's a blessing financially, but it's also a blessing for our marriage, for our family, like all that. So that's another reason why maybe pick a loved one that you want to do this with, that maybe needs a little of that like the accountability part, or just talk to them why you want to do it. And I bet they'll join you. Like, your loved ones are the best ones because they care for you so much, and just they will breathe that belief in you too. So yeah. All right. We'll just kind of quickly show, we talked a little bit about how the income breaks down. So as you grow, as you build that team underneath you, your team cycle bonus will grow. I don't know if this is truly Emerald because, like we said, it caps at 250. This might be Diamond, right? Melissa, doesn't this look weird?
Yeah, that does look weird. Yeah. I don't know. Mine never looks like that.
Unless they changed it. But still, it's a weekly $250 bonus just by growing your team. And I believe Michael Neiman has a really good simplified team cycle bonus call that Melissa and I can maybe put up when we share this video, that will show you how those little bank accounts work and how team cycle bonus really works. Because honestly, it's confusing, all these gibberish words of PV and strong leg, weak leg. So don't get overwhelmed if you don't understand it yet. I still am learning about it. But really, as you grow, and I've probably been working this business like a full 2 years now, even though I signed up as a coach 4 or 5 years back just for the discount. Now I'm really truly seeing the benefits of the team cycle bonus. Like last week for the launch was probably the first time the highest I've ever cycled, and it was more than like the commission. So it was really amazing to see. And another reason once you're Emerald, you never want to drop, because you'll start gaining that volume. And like we said, it's a bank account. But if you drop that Emerald, all of that money in your bank account, aka volume, disappears. So it's something you want to do. And with that U+2, if you have 2 accounts you can control, or someone you can be like, hey, can you make sure you stay active as a coach, 50 PV every 5 weeks, is a great way to assure that you keep that Emerald rank.
Dun, dun, dun. And, I will have to say that for so long, I'm not a math person. I don't understand the compensation plan. The more that you can dig into it, the more videos that you can watch on it. There's Steve Innes does amazing YouTube videos. YouTube is such a wealth of information for coaches, and literally everything is at your fingertips. There are so many things that you can watch and absorb and learn about. And my husband is making so much noise, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But what I want to say is, because I get so distracted, is that dig into it. Don't be like me and say, I don't understand the compensation plan. It's so confusing, because it's so freaking fascinating. And it's so amazing what you can do with this business and how you can do it. And I wish that I had not just blindly like turned my, back on it before and just, hoped that one day I would understand it. Like literally, it's awesome. It's incredible that the amount of work that you put in is what you can get into your bank account, and that helping people and getting the messages that we get every single day lead us to get more money. It's mind blowing. But the only thing that I want to say, well, I mean, I'll probably want to say other things too, because I talk all the time, but put your site at 2-star. 2-star is where you see the difference. I've been diamond forever. I've been 1-star for what feels like forever. Your money doesn't change there much. It really doesn't. And I'm not going to lie to you and say that it does. 2-star is when you can make 2 of you. So if you're a hard ass worker and if you show up every single day for your business, you can have 2 of you. And that's where the difference is made. That is what makes you different from everybody else. That's what sets you up different from all the other diamonds, all the other 1-star diamonds. You need to get there. So just, even if you just want to say, oh, I can't handle the compensation plan, it's too complicated, just set that in your mind. Your goal is 2-star. 2-star is where the money makes a huge difference.
Sorry, I lost myself. I couldn't find my unmute. So really, your next step is just to go invite. You make that list of people, the family members, the best friends, the people that need that accountability, some coworkers, and just go and talk to them. See if they have health and fitness goals that they want to do and that maybe they want to do it with you. Like, it's so much better with accountability and a community. And just think about why you decided to start. Like, why were you invited? Why were you excited to join? And what did you sign up with? And what do you love? And share that and share why. So don't be afraid. It's a big leap to invite, but the worst someone could say is no. It's the worst they could say is no, and it's not going to kill you. I promise. It may feel like a dagger sometimes, but you know what? Until they tell me to F off, they're still going to get invited down the line, because at least they answered you. Sometimes that's better than being ghosted. So just make sure you keep a list. The Success Club tracker is a great thing. I'm sure it's posted in both of our team pages, our daily activities. Keep a list of people that have shown interest so you can reflect back, and maybe in another month you revisit it. Like, January is a whole new ball game. I know a lot of people will give you that maybe after the holidays, like it's a hard time. So just give them a star, highlight them, and circle back in a few weeks. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, and look at that. That's it. Oh, I think I had like one more note I wanted to say. Now I lost.
I want to say something. Can I say something real quick?
Go for it, because I lost what I was going to say.
First of all, if you did not watch the National Wake Up Call today, go watch it. Brooke Anderson is one of our very own from Fit and Fierce. She's under Megan Ewaldson. And I have to say that watching Brooke, there were some people that I have seen that I came into this coaching world and they were already successful. Megan Ewaldson, for instance, Carrie Legal, Haley and Logan and all those people. When I came in, they were already successful. And watching Brooke today was really, really powerful for me, because she's just like us. She's just like all of us. She just made a decision for herself to make this business work for her. She had dreams, she had goals, and she was one of those people, and she talks about it in the National Wake Up Call. She, posted her stuff on social media and sort of hoped that that would be enough to make her business take off. And it's not. And we're going to tell you that time and time again. It's not. Where your business grows is the tracker. is the freaking tracker. It's the tracker. It's doing all these things every single day, rinse and repeat. It's the invites. I don't care. You can post from morning, noon, and night until the cows come home. That's not enough to make people are going to be inspired by your posts. They're going to be encouraged. They're going to freaking think you're motivating and lovely. They're not going to reach out for help. That is like a rainbow. And it does happen eventually, but it happens after many, many invites have been sent. So listen to her call. She talks all about how, for the first year of her business, that's what she did. She posted, she, put herself on social media, and it wasn't enough to create that momentum to get her business going. You need to print out your trackers. You need to use them every single day. And that's when you see that momentum grow and people really, not just seeing on social media, but responding to you in the messages. Everything in this business really happens behind the scenes. That's just what the reality of it is. So make sure that you're talking to people, because all the things that you're showing, it just doesn't make that much of a difference if you're not in their inboxes behind the scenes talking to people.
Yes, agreed. And just keep it simple, connect with people, find people that you like want to do this with, people that you just connect with. And some people might not be your people, and that's okay. Don't get discouraged, and really just trust the process. Like, this is not some get rich quick scheme. You really do have to put in the time, the work. It's not going to be like one day, like 2 days from now, you're going to wake up and have $1,000 in your bank account. If you are, that's awesome. But like, it grows, it's going to grow. And if you do those things, it's going to be a steady growth. So just make sure you keep planting those seeds, talking to people, and go Emerald. That's the first step. All right. Do we have any questions? Should I stop recording? Keep recording.
Questions? Anything about anything? Not just about being Emerald?
All right. I will stop recording.